Hello and welcome to Fashion by Faith, where we are rooted in faith, draped in style. My name is Khalifa, and today we are starting a brand new series here on this very channel where we are diving into Ephesians 6:10 through 18, talking about the armor of God, just like how you build up the armor of God and you're fashioning that on yourself. That's how we're going to fashion our own outfit. So what are we going to start out with but none other than something that covers up, and that is the breastplate of righteousness. When we think about righteousness, it's not about thinking about being perfect. It's not about perfection at all. It is truly about God's protection. And that's what I want to remind you of today. I have so many jackets up here. I got 4 solid jackets that I wear honestly throughout the fall months and when it gets colder. And what I'd like to remind you all today when we're talking about that breastplate of righteousness is how God covers us, flaws, scars, and all. I don't know about you all, but I'm not perfect by any means. In fact, I'm sure you can see on my YouTube channel by now a few imperfections. And if you follow me on other social media platforms, there's some imperfections there too. And if you know me in real life, you've seen many of my flaws, many of my scars, and all the things in between. That's how God's righteousness covers us. All the things that I even mentioned, God covers all of that. And He loves you, like for real. Seriously. When we think about protection, I think about these jackets. And when I tell you fall is the time just for a fashionista like me, where I absolutely love to be fashionably covered. So let's get into some of these looks today. I'm gonna start you off with one of my first jackets that I got, and it's not in leather at all. I got it when a New York company was closing down close to where I was living at the time. And this is a crushed velvet leatherette type design. So it's fashioned similar to like the moto leather jackets, but it's not leather at all whatsoever. It's in this lovely crushed burgundy velvet that I absolutely love. This is in a size medium. There's been a time where I loved food and I couldn't fit it, but I can comfortably fit it now. It can comfortably go over me and it provides me such a covering. When I tell you this particular one is something that I bring out throughout the fall season, even in the winter, I may layer on larger scarves to keep me warmer. That also provides a level of covering as well. And I absolutely love the design of it and the way it looks. Functional snaps at the top as always, functional zipper and button. And it also has a pocket detailing on the side, and everything is made of gold hardware. This is something that I absolutely love to keep in rotation. Then we also have the classic style leather jackets that you all know and love that you see. This one in particular I got, I love a good sale, I love a good bargain. Scored this one at Old Navy, okay? It's in a nice brown. It is in a faux leather. I got it slightly oversized because that's the look that I wanted. And with this one here, similar style, it kind of has a crossover vibe. So when you zip it up, it gives you more of a cinch at the waist since it's slightly oversized. So it's baggier up top and in the shoulders. It also has this belt detailing that can cinch you in even a little bit longer and like more cinch into the waist as well. It's a pretty large and long belt that you can use with functional pockets. The detailing on this is more silver, which I absolutely love as well. And the brown just screams fall and autumn, as you know. Another jacket that I like to keep in rotation, and this one I wear special occasions and concerts. So as I'm thinking about this breastplate of righteousness and knowing that it's not about perfection, this jacket screams imperfections in so many ways. Before I even started filming, I noticed a few of the imperfections as I was talking to my lovely girl Val that's been filming all of my content for me. And the beautiful thing about it is that as I was even referencing the pieces that were imperfect, noticing some nicks and some scars, because I typically wear this to all of the concerts that I attend during the fall and winter months, she was looking on the camera and she said, I can't even notice those. And I think that that's so beautiful. And I reflected on it even right now in this moment of knowing no matter how much we focus on our own flaws and no matter how much God knows about our flaws, He doesn't focus on them. that's not the main thing that he's focusing on. And when we think about that breastplate of righteousness, it's not about focusing on what is imperfect underneath. It's about covering fully and protecting you from what's on the outside that can come and try to harden your heart, that can come and try to take you off track, that can come and try to make you feel defeated. This jacket in particular has so much detailing on it. From these buttons that are here, it has a faux pocket here, it has an actual functional pocket here, it has some large safety pins that are in a faux pocket detailing here as well, and it has this large zipper both here as well as fastened here. This is a lovely zipper that you can, let me see if I can unzip with one hand. Let's see if I'm a pro. All right, look at that. You can unzip that right there. And you can also fasten the button detailing here as well. What I love about this jacket the most is also the detailing on the side and the words at the back. It's nothing that makes much of a sense at all, but it just gives razzmatazz. And who doesn't love a little razzle dazzle in their wardrobe? I know I love razzle dazzle in my wardrobe. This one is always a showstopper and a stunner to any concert that I wear it to. And I always feel fly and fabulous in it and completely covered and protected. Another jacket that I wear pretty much daily as it starts to get cold. I actually wear this one to work quite often. So when I'm headed into the office and I know that I'm also probably going to be going out for maybe networking events or even just wanting to look great going into the office and do something different than the typical work trench, I go ahead and I grab this one. I scored this one actually from Fashion Nova, and this one also has a belt on the inside that you can loop in. I put it in the pocket for safekeeping. You can loop it through the bottom. I don't wear the belt very often because I don't like to cinch my jackets. As you can tell, I leave them pretty much loose. With this one, it has the similar moto detailing where you can kind of crisscross it, functional buttons, both at the top here to fasten. The beauty of this detailing here is the woven portion at the shoulder. When I tell you this right here, it takes us up another level. It takes us up another notch. And it's really comfortable, and it's a gorgeous green color. And green, like as we transition into the fall months and even into the winter months, depending on whenever you're watching this video, this is a perfect color to also keep in rotation. If you're starting off, you can start off with something like a bold color, or you can go classic black or brown. What I'd like for us to remember as we're wrapping up this video and thinking about our breastplate of righteousness is knowing that God's protection is what's covering us all right now. No matter if you notice it or not, God is protecting you even in this moment as you're watching this video. Whether you're close to him, whether you've maybe had a moment where you and him are beefing, you and him are not speaking, you've put him on the shelf, he's still protecting you. So here are some things to reflect on and think about this week. How have you been able to set up protection and guidelines for yourself? And are those things a reflection of God's protection to you? Or are you using it as a way to set up defenses around something that God has maybe taken you through in previous experiences? Another thing that I want you to think about when it comes to protection and that breastplate of righteousness is how can you maintain and stay in the will of God, even though it may be hard for you, and stay in his level of protection? While yes, God is protecting us, flaws, scars, and all, there's also so much protection in his will for your life. And sometimes it can be hard to follow it. I'm telling you right now, filming this video and doing all of this content has not been easy. It's hard to follow God's will. So how are you maintaining following his will daily and recognizing that as a level of protection for your life? As always, with God as your designer, the fit will always be flawless.